Welcome to my channel where I talk about AI, tech, and the stock market daily. Today, I want to expand on Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy's ambitious leadership of the newly created Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE. Their mission is nothing short of a federal overhaul cutting waste by targeting outdated, redundant, and ineffective programs. As new details emerge, I'll unpack how this effort touches everything from veteran healthcare to education, defense, and more. With over 430 federal agencies and thousands of programs under review, the scale of this effort is unprecedented. Starting with healthcare for veterans, Musk and Ramaswamy are focusing on the Department of Veterans Affairs, which operates a sprawling system plagued by inefficiencies. A recent analysis highlighted that millions in funding are still tied up in expired contracts for electronic health record systems, despite the VA initiating new, more modern systems years ago. This overlap has led to severe delays in providing care. Musk and Ramaswamy are prioritizing reallocating these funds into initiatives like telemedicine and mobile health units to improve access and reduce wait times for veterans, particularly those in rural areas. Early estimates suggest this could redirect up to $500 million annually toward direct care improvements. The National Institutes of Health continues to draw scrutiny for research projects that Musk and Ramaswamy label low-priority spending. Among these is the infamous $549,000 study analyzing emotional responses in Russian cats and a $477,000 project focused on transgender monkeys. These examples have sparked public outcry, especially when essential health crises, like combating Alzheimer's or advancing cancer treatments, remain underfunded. Musk and Ramaswamy are proposing the reallocation of funds from such niche research to fields with broader, life-saving implications. Additionally, they're reviewing grants under the NIH's 4,500 expired research programs, many of which have gone unassessed for relevance. Education reform under DOGE is equally ambitious. The Department of Education currently oversees approximately 80 major programs, some of which are redundant or outdated. For example, the Federal Compliance Assistance Program still consumes over $250 million annually, despite similar oversight functions being handled at the state level. Ramaswamy has proposed cutting such duplicative programs, allowing state and local governments to take the lead. The freed-up funds could support initiatives like STEM education, AI-enhanced learning tools, and school infrastructure upgrades, ensuring that spending better reflects the educational needs of a modern workforce. Defense spending has also come under the microscope. The Department of Defense has over 700 active programs, many of which are no longer operationally relevant. Cold War-era missile systems still receive hundreds of millions in funding annually, even though they're considered obsolete by today's standards. Ramaswamy has emphasized the need to transition from legacy systems to cutting-edge technologies like cybersecurity, drone warfare, and AI-driven defense strategies. By doing so, DOGE estimates potential savings of $2 billion annually, which could be redirected toward building a stronger, tech-driven national defense. Environmental programs are another area for reform. Musk, leveraging his expertise in renewable energy through Tesla and SpaceX, has flagged inefficiencies within the Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA. One key example is the carbon credit trading program, originally designed to incentivize companies to reduce emissions. However, reports show that corporations are buying credits without actually implementing sustainable practices. Musk and Ramaswamy aim to tighten accountability measures and use AI to track real emissions reductions. They've also proposed reallocating funds from ineffective programs to renewable energy projects, such as next-generation solar panel technology and large-scale battery storage systems. Beyond these headline initiatives, Musk and Ramaswamy are also examining lesser-known programs that collectively drain billions of dollars. For instance, agricultural subsidies for outdated crop insurance programs cost taxpayers approximately $3.7 billion annually, even as farmers increasingly rely on private insurers. Musk and Ramaswamy suggest phasing out these subsidies in favor of investments in agri-tech innovations, such as AI-driven crop monitoring systems and drought-resistant seed research, which can better support modern farming needs. Technology is central to DOGE's strategy. Musk and Ramaswamy plan to deploy advanced AI and machine learning systems to conduct comprehensive audits of federal spending. These tools will assess the effectiveness of programs, flag inefficiencies, and predict the financial and social outcomes of various funding scenarios. This AI-driven approach promises to bring unprecedented transparency to government operations, enabling real-time adjustments to spending priorities. Musk has likened this to Tesla's use of data analytics for optimizing manufacturing, suggesting that similar principles can be applied to streamline government bureaucracy. Critics, however, warn of potential unintended consequences. Some argue that aggressive cuts could disrupt essential services or disproportionately affect vulnerable populations. For example, defunding outdated VA programs could temporarily create gaps in healthcare delivery if newer systems aren't implemented quickly enough. Similarly, changes to educational funding could leave rural school districts under-resourced if state governments don't step up. In response, Musk and Ramaswamy have stressed the importance of a phased approach, ensuring that reforms are rolled out in tandem with robust alternatives. public reaction has been mixed. Advocacy groups for veterans have largely supported the emphasis on telemedicine and healthcare modernization, while environmentalists are divided over the potential downsizing of certain EPA programs. On the other hand, education reform advocates see promise in eliminating bureaucratic red tape, which they argue has stifled innovation in schools for decades. DOGE's efforts could ultimately redefine how federal funds are managed. With over 430 federal agencies and thousands of programs under review, Musk and Ramaswamy have a monumental task ahead. Yet their focus on cutting waste, reallocating resources to higher impact areas, and leveraging technology could set a precedent for a more efficient, accountable government. Their success will depend on striking a delicate balance, cutting inefficiencies without undermining essential services. If you enjoyed this in-depth analysis, make sure to subscribe to my channel for more updates on AI, tech, and the stock market. Thank you, and see you next time.